Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity to seek a clarification from member Ms. Ting. She made a speech in this House during the debate on the budget statement on 28th of February 2022. But in her speech, she made this statement, and I quote, "After all, what does it say about us as a society that our senior residents come to us and tell us, as a matter of course, that they have requested for their medication dosages to be cut down because they cannot afford to pay for the full dosages that doctors have prescribed to them to treat their medical ailments," unquote. Further down in the next paragraph of her speech, she also said, and I quote, "These are real-life scenarios that all of us have seen our residents tackle," unquote. So I'd like to seek the clarification from the honourable member, Ms. Ting. What is the outcome of these residents whom she has actually encountered and provided assistance to? Thank you, sir.
Ms. Ting. Leader Opposition.
I don't think there's anything wrong with seeking a clarification from SMS Cole. The question is, is the member apprised that this clarification is coming up so she can prepare for her response? Because if it comes up just like that, I'm not sure.
No, I understand. So if she doesn't have the response now, she can respond later.
Thank you.
Thank you for bringing this point up. These are some of the issues that I've encountered during my MPS sessions. Unfortunately, because I want to make sure that I get the correct information and details out to you, I'll respond to you at a subsequent point after going back and checking. Thank you.
Minister of State Alvin Tan. Leader of Opposition.
I had made a request for Ms. Ting
to make
a
right.
clarification before the next bill.
Yes. Ms. Ting.
I have checked my records and notes and refer to a recent case of a resident who came down to seek help during my MPS earlier this year. I subsequently wrote in to CPF for assistance with this. Due to his medical conditions, he was prescribed various medications for these chronic conditions, which, despite the various subsidies and claims of Medisave available to him, he was unable to avoid paying for, as there remained a residual cash payment that he was required to make. He also said to me that because of his situation, he previously asked for medications to be deleted because he could not afford it. Mr. Speaker, this case is a specific example of a resident who made a request to cut back on medications as they believe they cannot afford it, perhaps due to a lack of awareness of the help available, or else a lack of confidence in making the necessary applications and appeals. Thank you.
SMS Kopokun.
Mr. Speaker, I thank Ms. Ting for adding more context to her anecdotes. This particular resident may well have fallen out of the scheme, or it could be one where the medications are more unique and special. In this case, I think if this patient has residual out-of-pocket costs that he or she is unable to bear, may I suggest you perhaps send me the details of this patient. We can take a look and see how we can actually bring the resources that he or she might not be aware of. We will try all our means to help this patient get access to the care that he or she needs, and I appreciate if Ms. He can send me the details of this patient.
Okay, sure. Thank you very much for your clarification.